Come into the cave for honest thoughts and opinions.
Shit. Oh, why do you do this, fucker? Well, that's it. Well, I'll have to cover the badges up then. Big up, everyone. How you doing? It's Long-Haired Yeti, and yeah, gonna watch this EFL Cup semi-final game. We've got Arsenal 1 tomorrow. This is the first leg as well. Hopefully, be a decent game. We'll have to wait and see on that one, I suppose. And let's just have a look at the teams for today. Where they gone? So you got Pope, you got Miley, you got Teor, you got Botman, you got Hall, Ramsey, Gimaresh, Joelinton, Murphy, Wisser, and Gordon. For Newcastle, and for Man City, you've got Haaland, you've got Trafford, you've got Ake, you've got Alain, Kusanov, Nunes, O'Reilly, Doku, Foden, Silva, and Semenyo, and obviously Erling Haaland. So they've got Kusanov and Alain in the defence. That's quite an interesting one. I've not really seen much of those two players, to be quite honest with you. But hopefully we're going to have a good game anyway. That's what we're looking for. So let's see if we can get that on now. And get ready for it. Turn that down. So yeah, so it should be. Hopefully, it'll be a decent game. We'll have to wait and see on that one. But it's only the first leg. But I think Newcastle really need to get into some kind of rhythm in this cup semi-final. In this first game, that they're going to take the score back to the Etihad. So we shall see exactly what happens. Right, okay, so I've got a few things just to check out first of all. Just try and get sorted out with as well. And then I will be on the ball for this one because, like I say, hopefully it's going to be a good game. No rumours or anything for Forest where players are concerned. I don't really take a lot of notice to the things that get said and all the bullshit media and things like that. I can't say that I take that much notice of it. So I've not really seen anything anyway. The only thing I've seen really is Strand Lawson and possibly, who's the other guy? Strand Lawson and Wilson, but I can't see the Wilson one happening. 60 million. I just don't think we'll do that. I think we'll more go for somebody in Brazil or someone like that if we're going to go there. I don't see us doing anything like that, to be quite honest with you. So, yeah, but I mean, that's all I've seen anyway. I mean, I've not seen anything else. I've not really looked, if I'm honest. I haven't really looked on Instagram's the one I use a lot, but I've not really seen a lot on there either. So can't say as I'm that bothered about that. I mean, hopefully we've got something in the wings that we're thinking of, you know, but nothing that I've actually saw at the minute. I was watching today that Colin Gallagher is apparently going to Spurs, which is quite an interesting one as well. So, I mean, because I think Palace was interested in him, but he's going to Spurs with the looks of it. So that's that one sorted out. And just going to wait and get on with this one now. And big up to Daniel Knights. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well, pal. Looking forward to the game tomorrow. You guys playing Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. Should be a decent game, to be honest, in the first leg. Hopefully this one is as well, of course, because this is what I'm doing. So, but yeah, how are you, mate? You're early. I just seen that Carrick's taking over at Manchester United as well, which I think that's a fairly good That's a fairly good appointment, I think, until the end of the season or whatever. I think that one might work out, actually. Hi back, Holland. Get a goal tonight. Yeah, I mean, well, Semenyo's on as well, isn't he? So, I mean, he's got like his chance as well to show something. Very good player as well, Semenyo. They've got some nice pace going down those wings, to be honest, Doku and Semenyo. So it should be interesting. I think the biggest problem for City, though, is that defence. Kusanov and Alain or something. I've never heard of any of them. Trafford being in net as well. That could be an issue, but I suppose we'll just have to wait and see if that's the way it goes or what. We're not going to know that until the game actually kicks off, I suppose. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be a decent one anyway. I've got this one on, to be fair. With City making that news signing, I think they will win the league. I don't know. I think Arsenal's going to do it, mate, to be honest. I think Arsenal, after having that slip up with Liverpool, I think they'll be all right. But if I was going to say anybody other than that, then it probably would be Manchester City. Although I don't think Villa's done yet. But we will wait and see. But I got a funny feeling that Arsenal will do it this season. Although I have had that feeling a few times, but it's not worked out. I mean, it's quite close as well, isn't it? They can't afford to drop any game whatsoever, even if the other team can't catch them if they drop a game. They just cannot afford to drop any games at all. And they've got us next, which I'm sure they're, looking forward to that one. So we're going to have to really be defending crazily in that one. And hopefully get a break. Yeah, Joker has been poor. Well, he's done, isn't he? Now Havertz has come back because he was in the game against Portsmouth, wasn't he? So he's finished. Joker has finished at Arsenal, I reckon. Because he'll play Havertz, let's face it. City got players, City got players, Arsenal. City got play Arsenal. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not cut and dried yet. It definitely ain't cut and dried yet. I just think they will go on to get things done this season. I do reckon they will. All I'm bothered about, mate, is getting something out of our game on the 17th, to be honest. I want something out of that. Whatever happens after that is by the by, really. But I think City will have the capabilities. I mean, they smashed like 10 against Exeter the other day. I mean, that's Exeter, but if it can get into... I think City's got to sort something out defensively, though. I mean, we'll see how these guys get on tonight. But, I mean, one of them I ain't even heard of. So, never heard of Elaine. So, no idea who he is. And the window at the minute, there's not really a lot going off. I've been watching the Sky Sports every day. Apart from Conor Gallagher, that's about it, really. There's not really a lot more going on at the minute. So, it's just one of them, isn't it, I suppose. Got to wait and see how it all goes. Pep knows how to win the Premier League over Arteta. That is true. But Pep won it for a first time once and he got it sorted then. So, I mean, it's down to Arteta to do the same thing, isn't it, really? I mean, what's your thoughts on this Rossignol guy anyway? What are you thinking on that? Are you happy to have Rossignol, or what's your thoughts on like the way it's going to go? Because I mean tonight, it could make himself an absolute hero tomorrow night. If he beat Arsenal, he could make himself an absolute hero instantly. Pep knows how to win the Premier League, and I think Man City will win the semi-final and go to the final. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a tough one for Newcastle, but Newcastle ain't a bad side. It's important they get something out of this game. It's important they get a decent run on this game, to be honest, before they go to the Etihad. So they need to be putting some goals in. I'm not a fan of that appointment. No, not keen on Leroy Senior. Well, what I heard of him, he's quite defensive, actually. He's quite defensive. So, I mean, I don't know. The only problem I think I've got with the Leroy Senior is him getting, when he first blows up at the team, are they going to respect him? Because he's not really ever won anything, has he? Not as far as I know, anyway. He's not really won anything. He's not got any sort of accolades or anything like that. So that could 100% go against him, because there's a lot of big Charlies at Chelsea, isn't he? So that could definitely go against him, to be fair. But I suppose, again, it's another thing we have to wait and see. But I don't think it'll work out, personally. But you never know. You've seen it work out before, You've seen it happen before. I mean, Xabi Alonso's just become available now because he's just been sacked from Real Madrid. Would you rather have had Xabi Alonso, do you reckon? He is unproven in the Premier League. Yeah, 100%. 100%. But would you, I mean, are you on about Xabi Alonso, or are you on about Leroy Rossini? Because, I mean, apparently at Hull, something went off. I don't know what went off. You know what he's like today. He's more politics than fucking actual football nowadays. But something happened. I don't know what it was. Didn't see it. But you've got Hull City as well in the next round of the FA Cup, which is quite interesting. Yeah, that's quite interesting. So we'll see how we go with that. I think James Trafford's really got to have a good game today as well. And Liam, he is unproven in the Prem. Yeah, true, very true. Yeah, that's the only thing I've got about it, to be honest, Daniel. It's just whether he can actually get the respect from the players. I think it'll work for so long, but then all of a sudden it'll change. You know what players are like if a manager's saying something they don't agree with or whatever. So I think that's one of the biggest problems you could face in that respect. I mean, it might work, mate. I mean, look, it's not. There's no saying it won't. I mean, it may work. We'll have to wait and see. I'm sure Chelsea won't mess around if it don't anyway. So. Right, we're in a huddle and we're getting ready for the game. So it's a good game as well. I think Newcastle will win the first leg, and I think City will win the second leg. Yeah, I think it's important that Newcastle get a good lead, to be honest. But I think it's going to be difficult. He's got Semenyo trying to prove himself. Already scored his first goal against Exeter, although everybody scored against Exeter. But so that one's going to be intriguing as well. What do you think about Michael Carrick taking over as the manager of Manchester United? I think that might be a good idea, to be honest. I think that one might actually work out, to be fair. Got a good feeling about that one because he has been a Man United player. He knows what it takes at Manchester United. It's whether they'll all sort of listen to him, and pretty much same as Rossini, really. I got a feeling that one might be a good one. 2-1 Newcastle. I am going for the first leg. 2-1. You going? Are you? Right. Okay. And we've kicked off. Ball straight down the field. Man City with it with Ake. Heads it back. That's kicked up the field by Teal. Whistler's got a run on here. But that's headed back to Trafford by Alain. Long ball down the left-hand side for City. Looking for Haaland. But that's covered so far. He's going to get that back to Pope. Pope's got to smash the ball out. It's 22 seconds gone. Man City trying to push forward at the moment, get it into Ireland. It's into Foden outside the box. Livramento cuts that out, smashes the ball up the field. That's headed back by O'Reilly. And then Ake gets a tackle in. Doku can't keep the ball from going out, though. So, throw into Newcastle. Oh, Ireland's got a kick there, but the referee's gone on. And here comes Joel Linton. It's into Gordon on this left-hand side. Gordon gets into the middle to Joel Linton. That's back to Botman. Botman then plays it into Miley. And then it's with Hall. Hall's looked decent this season. Back to Gordon. Gordon gets it back to Botman. And it's in the middle again to Gimaresh. Cross to Teal. I'm with Newcastle tonight anyway. Definitely with Newcastle tonight. Here's Botman. Botman plays it up again to Gimaresh. To Ramsey, I mean. Kick on Ramsey from Bernardo Silva. 1 minute and 58 gone. 0-0. Into Joel Linton. To Hall. Running up the left-hand side. Flies it straight over looking for whoever that is on that side. Murphy. Back to Trafford. Now it's with Kusanov. Kusanov plays it up in the air to Ireland. Ireland wins it, but that goes backwards. And City now trying to clear the ball with Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva messing around a little bit there. He's got a lot of pressure on him from Ramsey. He goes down. Free kick, City. In their own off. And how was your day? All right, mate. Yeah, all right. Just chilled, played, done a bit of gaming and stuff like that, and created the thumbnails and all that kind of thing. Not really done a great deal more than that, to be fair. Just chilling out, really. Here's Gimaresh, back to Botman. Botman then smashes it down the left-hand side. It's picked up by O'Reilly. I do like that O'Reilly as well. And then Nunes, and the challenge comes in from Linton, and that's out for a throw-in. 3 minutes and 23 gone. Still 0-0. Throw-in to Manchester City with Nunes. Throws it back to Kusanov. That's into Alain. Alain's going to go all the way back to Trafford. Trafford's going to smash the ball down the pitch. And that's just going to go all the way through to Pope. No danger there. Drops it off to Botman. Into Gimaresh. Gimaresh into Hall. City pressing quite a lot at the minute. Into Bruno again. Bruno is going to turn and drop it over to this left-hand side to Joel Linton. Joel Linton gets tackled by O'Reilly, but they get it through to Gordon. Gordon gets it down the right-hand side to Murphy. Murphy now gets the ball into the box. Wisser is free. Wisser over the ball. Wisser left foot drive is over the ball. And why do you play two legs in the League Cup semi-final for? Why do you play two legs? I don't know, mate. Probably to give it a fair shot, I would have said, because one team's at home. It's so one team's just not at home for the actual knockout game, innit, I suppose. I don't know, they've always done it like that, haven't they? So you get one chance at your place, and then you get another, and they get a chance at their place. Well, actually, it's probably just so they make more money out of it, really. That's probably the reality of it. But that's the whole reality of it. Here's Joel Linton into Gimaresh. Gimaresh then plays it across to Miley. Miley back to Teal. Teal to Botman. Botman looking for some movement at the moment. Gives it to Joel Linton. Linton back to Botman. Botman into Linton. Foden there gets it over to Semenyo. Semenyo on the right hand side. He's got two players on him trying to get round there on his left foot. Then gets it back to Foden. It's with Nunes into Foden. Back to Kusanov. Over to Alain. Into Ake. To Doku on this left hand side. He's got Livramento and Murphy in front of him. Has to play it back to Ake. To Alain across to Kusanov. Kusanov plays it into Semenyo on the right hand side. Back to Kusanov. Kusanov to Alain. Over to Ake. Keeping him out the danger zone at the minute. Doku back to Ake. And Ake back to Doku. Doku then's going to try and take him on. Gets the cross in. It's cleared though by Newcastle for now, but it's only going to go straight back to O'Reilly. And he's going to play it in to Ali. Kusanov to Semenyo. City all over it at the moment, but Newcastle defending well so far. Into O'Reilly. That's back again to Gonzalez. Or whoever he is. Into Doku on this left-hand side up against Livramento. And Doku gets past him again, gets the cross into the box, cleared again by Newcastle. But at the minute, it's all City. 7 minutes and 10 gone. Oh, mate, I tell you what, I bought this feet warmer thing from Amazon. It's like a great big slipper, but it's got 2 slots in it, and then there's like an hot water bottle that you put underneath it, so your feet are like just resting on the hot water bowl. Oh, whoa, that was so close. That was. Gordon manages to boot the ball away. That goes out for a throw in. That was so close. That went right across the front of the goal line. Well, it's Pope. That could have easily been 1-0 there. A bit of luck there, and Newcastle managed to clear it. They're going to have to put something forward at some point. But yeah, oh mate, it's awesome, bro. I tell you now, it's brilliant, because if your feet are warm, you know, you don't feel the cold anywhere else. Your feet are like the main sort of conductor or whatever. So I don't know how that works, if that's how it is or whatever. I don't fucking know. I'm not a scientist. But they work, and that's the main thing. Cost about, 16 quid? And just fill your hot water bottle and then put your feet in there, and you're all good, mate. You're all good. It's lovely, man. Lovely and warm. Trying to keep the gas down as much as I possibly can, because last month was quite bloody, well, it's about 150 odd quid. Well, it ended up being 200 odd quid. I don't know what happened there. Honestly, like getting readings in late when I'm sending the readings in when they ask for them, and then they're not checking them until 2 or 3 days afterwards. So that sounds like a them problem, not a me problem. So you're going to have to keep an eye on that, because I'm not having that. But I'm sending it in on the right day. Newcastle now trying to get the ball away, and Man City's going to come all the way back again, though, with Kusanov. And City on the attack here. Gets it back to Kusanov. Into O'Reilly. Newcastle at the minute just cannot get a touch on this ball at all. And that's all the way back to Trafford. Trafford then smashes the ball down the centre. That's a waste. That's going all the way through into Pope. 9 minutes and 45 gone. Newcastle 0, Man City 0. And up to now, it's mostly been Manchester City. Newcastle just cannot seem to get anything going at the minute. They're just defending at this point in time. Been nothing really dangerous apart from that one that went right across the goal line and hit Pope, and what sort of came out and was took a lucky bounce straight to Gordon. Other than that, kept them out so far, but they are pressing big time though on Manchester City. They got a throw in here as well from a press from O'Reilly. I do like that O'Reilly. I think that O'Reilly looks a decent one for the future. I mean, Wisser should be finishing that really. Hit that one straight over the bar. 10 minutes and 48 gone. And it's City again on this right-hand side. Nunes gets it back to Kusanov. Into Aki. Aki to Doku. Doku back to Ake. Ake then back to Gonzalez. Into Kusanov. To Semenyo. Can Semenyo get past him? Semenyo has to play it back into O'Reilly. O'Reilly now gets it back to Kusanov. Back to Semenyo on this right-hand side. 11 minutes and 26 gone. Semenyo trying to get through but can't get past Gordon at the moment. Into O'Reilly. O'Reilly to Ake. Ake puts the ball into the box and that's going to go straight through for a corner. To Manchester City. Man, all over Newcastle at the minute. Absolutely all over Newcastle. They're going to have to sort something out to stop this barrage at the minute. I mean, they're not really getting into any sort of danger areas, but they will do eventually. 12 minutes and 5 gone. Newcastle 0, Manchester City 0. Corner from Foden, that's headed away on the far post by Miley. Miley then tries to get it back off Foden. Newcastle managed to win it, but Foden gets it back again. It's into Ake. Doku's got a bit of space here on the left-hand side. Pass wasn't great, though, and it's made him turn back. He's trying to get a cross in, gets the cross in. Headed by Newcastle. Ireland's trying to win it. Gordon goes down. Don't think there was anything in that, to be honest, but he needed to do it. 12 minutes and 48 gone. Still 0-0. So far, mainly in Manchester City. They've got to sort something out here. Big up at it, Anthony. How you doing, matey? I hope you're well, mate. Yeah, I'm all good, man. Hope you're good as well. And it's Newcastle again now. They're actually getting a touch on the ball. They got Hall here. He's going to get Botman, should get that. He just get barged by Semenyo. And it's going to be a goal kick. Looking forward to your game tomorrow, Anthony. Should be a good one. Chelsea, Arsenal. 2 legs as well. Should be a decent game, that. So far, Newcastle hasn't really got out of their box, to be fair. And they're trying to get out again now, but City win it again in the middle. Header comes in from Kusanov. That's to Teal. That's Botman. Over to Hall. Hall back to Botman. Botman then fires it down the middle for Wisser. Wisser can't control it, but Newcastle managed to get hold of it. Gives it to Joel Linton. Linton now to Gordon. God, you've got to do something to make them panic a little bit. Here's Gordon on the left-hand side. Can't get round at the minute. Gets across into the box. Header comes in from Joel Linton, and that is wide. That's better, though. Just better. Yeah, should be a game. Should be a game, yeah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. What's your thoughts on kind of what's going on at the minute, anyway, with Arsenal? There's a long way to go yet, isn't there, really? There's a long way to go yet. I still think you should be all right this season, though. But over the 2 legs, I can see it being a penalty shootout. Yeah. I mean, as a neutral, I mean, I just want to see good games, to be honest. I just want to see both teams going for it tomorrow and just try and get really good games. I think Chelsea's got to get quite a good goal average tomorrow if they're going to stand any chance. I mean, we ain't got a game now till the 17th, and that's you guys. So we've got a good rest ahead of us. We're going to need it as well, playing you lot. Corner now to Newcastle. Can Newcastle steal a goal? Ball comes in, and that's punched away by Trafford. It's with Bruno. Bruno gets pressed straight away by Doku. Gets it back, though, to Miley. Back to Bruno. Bruno now has tried to go through the middle. Doku takes him down. Ref gives nothing. Banana Silva. Doku's got it now. Doku plays it down the middle for Holland, but he's not ever getting that. Straight into Pope. Happy this season so far, but Arteta got to win the Premier League this season. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I think you've got the... I mean, looking at that Liverpool game, I mean, that was insane, that was. The way you played that second half was crazy. Absolutely crazy. But, I mean, the problem you got now is he's got his guys back, and because Havertz is back now as well. And I think that'll be Gyökeres. Not seeing a lot of game time, to be honest, don't you? I mean, people said it about Odegaard. When he comes back, then Eze will be sat on the bench, and that's exactly what's happened. And I think he'll do exactly the same with Havertz as well, and Gyökeres. Please make sure you press the like button. Yeah, he will send you a free condom if you do. Yeah. They cost money, mate. I can't afford to be sending them out everywhere. But yeah, I mean, Havertz is bad. I'm not looking forward to that, to be honest. Playing you guys is bad enough, but when you've got bloody Havertz as well. And Saka, who, let's face it, should have been sent off when he kicked Kirkez the other day. Anybody else gets sent off, mate. Anyone else gets sent off. And they turn around and they say, well, Saka's not really a dirty player, so we'll let him off with it. It's like, well, no, that's got nothing to fucking do with it. Don't mean you can do what you like just because you've never done it before. I've never gone out and stabbed people, but, you know, if I actually, I'm not going to get away with it if I do it once, am I? That's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. 18 minutes and 5 gone. Newcastle 0, Man City 0. Where you been anyway, mate? I ain't seen you for bloody ages. How's your back anyway? How's your back and your shoulders and stuff from that accident? Are you all mended up now and sorted out? $18 minutes and 36 gone. Still 0-0. And moaning to the referee at the minute, see. Martinelli is a 1 for me against Liverpool on Conor Bradley. Was wrong? Yeah, absolutely. Yes, that's not... but then again, he plays against Portsmouth and he gets an hat-trick, doesn't he? So I suppose he gets a pass, doesn't he? But that, to me, was ridiculous. I hope he tries it in Nottingham, mate. Because I tell you, in Nottingham, if Martinelli does go down, because I mean the thing is, I mean Martinelli thought that the guy was play acting, you know, feigning an injury and stuff, which is kind of what he was doing when he was down in the box beforehand. But you know, if he goes down in Nottingham and he starts doing that, then yeah, well, maybe we should pick him up and throw him off the pitch as well. Yeah, it's all good, mate. Nice one. Nice one. That's good. That's good news. But yeah, maybe we should do the same thing if he tries to feign any injuries on when we play on Saturday. See how that one goes down. That's going to be a tough game, that is. I'm not under any illusion that's going to be a really tough game. The only way I can see us getting anything out of that is battening the hatches, trying to weather the storm, hoping the storm don't fucking hit, and then basically just trying to get on the break. Because I have noticed that when you start coming forward and you're outside the box, you bring forward Gabriel and also Saliba. That to me is when we've got to try and win the ball and then start making our way up the field. And we've got to do it quick as well. We've got to do it quick, and then we've got to be clinical when we get the chance. It's not going to be easy at all. Arsenal at the City Ground. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. Here's a cross comes in from Newcastle. Wait, what are you doing? And it's with Hall outside the area, but that gets smashed away by Manchester City. Into Haaland to Doku. Doku now is trying to get past Miley. Miley's doing well, though. Doku has to get it into Banana Silva. It's into Foden. Back to O'Reilly. And I was gutted for Carl getting sacked from Man United. Yeah. And Bristol Rovers 2 and Plymouth 3, 60 minutes played. Big up Pepsi. How you doing, mate? So, yeah, we got 21 minutes and 37 gone. Newcastle 0 and Manchester City 0 at the moment. And so far, it's kind of settled down a little bit now. Newcastle are getting a little bit more of the ball. With Botman across to Hall. Hall gets challenged by Semenyo. Hall just goes past Semenyo and two of the Man City players and then gets brought down. And that's free kick to Newcastle. Right, Pepsi, hope you're well, says Anthony. So who did you get in? Oh, you got Wigan, didn't you? You got Wigan in the next round of the FA Cup. So I mean, that one, that's on as well, really. The FA Cup's on, the EFL Cup's on as well. So you could either end up with a lot of stuff at the end of the season, or you could end up with absolutely nothing. It's one of them, innit? But at least you're in it. At least you're actually in it. We're not even in any of them. So 22 minutes and 52 gone. Still 0-0. Needs to really open up. Needs a goal, this game does. To really get it going and really open it up. Have you seen Paqueta's wants out of West Ham as well? So West Ham's got like a load of like players that keep coming up that they're looking at. If they are looking at them, I don't know if they're looking at them. Oh, what was that? Yeah, Derek Dyer. Eric Dyer. Apparently Nuno wants Eric Dyer. Pope's down. Looks like he's got himself an injury by the looks of it. Yeah, West Ham want Eric Dyer. I've seen him. I've seen Sterling as well. I mean, you don't know what if Paqueta does go because he wants to go to Flamenco or whatever they're fucking called. If he actually does go, then there might be a few of the others think, well, I'm not staying here either. Don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that. But again, it's not over yet. I mean, we've got to get our shit together. To be honest. Yes, we got 7 points away, but I mean, it doesn't matter, does it? You've still got to get our shit together in the games to come. Like I say, the next one's not exactly an easy one. In Arsenal, that's not an easy one at all. We're going to have to defend for our lives in that. "24 minutes and 42 gone. Newcastle 0, Manchester City 0. Balls with Trafford. You think you'll sign anybody? You think you'll have any new signings or anything? You think you'll bother with that? I do think you're looking. You've got it better with the actual the depth you've got now. To be honest, I do think you're a lot better in that respect. Although that Liverpool game in the second half, that was insane. That was absolutely insane. I bet you were shitting it, weren't you, watching that? I bet you thought you were going to blob it. 25 minutes and 43 gone, and it's still Newcastle 0, Manchester City 0. Newcastle with a throw-in, Hall to Joel Linton. Now City's going to get onto this. Nunes then plays it into Banana Silva. He had a lot of pressure on him there. He's Ramsey. Ramsey gets it down the right-hand side. Wissa, you're offside at the minute. I think you're offside, mate. And Wissa gets the ball again, puts it over the bar. Yeah, he's offside, though it was. Need another striker, that's for sure. Yeah, another striker. Hey, mate, we'll take... if Havertz is back now, then Gyökeres ain't going to get a chance, so we'll take him off your hands if you want, on loan. We'll have Gyökeres on loan. We'll get him bloody firing. Into Kusanov. Kusanov across to Alain. City with it now in the defence. That's to O'Reilly. Back to Alain. Alain then is going to try and get back to Banana Silva. Silva's in the box. Gets it across to Nunes. Nunes smashes it down the pitch. That's gone to Semenyo. Tackle comes in from Botman and gets a throw-in. You have to do that. You don't want Semenyo to get past you in that respect. 27 minutes and 30 gone. Newcastle 0, Manchester City 0. Another throw-in by Hall into Joel Linton. Linton gets it across to Bruno. It's with Teo. He smashes it right down the pitch, but Ake picks that up. Ake into Banana Silva. Into O'Reilly. Back to Ake. Ake to Alain. Alain's going to go all the way back to Trafford. Trafford's going to give it back to Alain. He's going to run up this left-hand side. Plays it into Doku. Doku plays the ball into Ake. Ake tries to thread a ball down the left wing, but it's cut out. It's with Bruno now. And City on the run here with Silva running through, trying to get it to Holland. Can't get it into Holland, no. Doku then takes down the Newcastle United player. And then there's another foul there as well. And Bruno goes down holding his face. Don't think there's anything in that. Does that all the time, doesn't he? Does that all the time. I don't know. There is an elbow there from O'Reilly. I'm not sure if it catches him there. It might just glance him. What's up with you? What's up with you? You got your din-dins. What's up with you, mate? What's up with you, mate? Right, okay, so Newcastle now. What are you doing? You bloody donut. 29 minutes and 22 gone. Still 0-0. Come on, Toon. Away, the lads. Come on. Give yourself a chance at least. 3-3 Rovers. Nice. That game sounds better than this. Toon have got to take something back to the Etihad. Oh, Joe Linton and Nunes fighting now, and O'Reilly's fighting now. Well, I mean, you call it fighting, don't you? I mean, it's not really fighting, is it, with footballers? I love it when footballers try and make out they're tough. It makes me fucking laugh so much. It's like Jesus the other day when he went flying in with a Martinelli thing. I was like, get out of here, man. Get out of here, bro. So Riley slaps Joel Linton. I don't think that's a very clever thing to do. And then he puts his hand in his face as well. That was on O'Reilly, really. I don't know why Joel Linton gets a card there, because it was O'Reilly that smacked him in the face and then pushes him out of the way. Joel Linton reacts like you would react if somebody did that, and he gets a yellow as well. That was shit, to be honest. That was O'Reilly that should have been booked for that. Handbags, isn't it? It cracks me up, man. It's so funny because they go into it like they're really fucking tough, and then they just start slapping each other about. Here's Doku on the left hand side. It back to Aki. Aki into Foden, back to Doku. Newcastle are defending well, but it'll be a matter of time if they're not careful. And Man City now getting it down the right-hand side to Semenyo. Again, Newcastle are just back in their spots at the moment. What is it you want anyway? You got food there. What the actual fuck are we doing here? Oops, nice move there from Nunes. Gets it to Semenyo on the right-hand side. Semenyo now going up against Hall. Semenyo gets through, but then gets barged out of the way by Gordon. Hall should pick this up against O'Reilly. Hall trying to get past. Goes down though on the challenge. And it's going to be a free kick to Newcastle. They've got to get something sorted out at some point, Newcastle. They're just all throwing themselves to the floor at the minute. This is the beautiful game, guys. This is the beautiful game. Me just flying there, to be fair. With Botman, smashes it up the pitch, looks for Linton. Whistler, is that? Oh, I don't fucking know who it is. To Nunes, back to Kusanov, into O'Reilly. O'Reilly gets pushed by Bruno, gets it across to Nunes on the right-hand side. Nunes then back into the middle for O'Reilly. O'Reilly smashes it over the top for Doku. That's going to be won by Livramento. And Bruno picks up the pieces. Back to Livramento. It's with Bruno now. Newcastle on this right-hand side trying to get through at the minute. Can't though. Tackle comes in from City and it's with Doku, and then Doku's tackled as well. And it's going to be a throw into Newcastle. Theo back to Botman. Botman then across to Hall. Then it's another throw-in. Bit boring, isn't it? Hey up, Geordie. How you doing, mate? Away the lads? Absolutely. I'm with Toon today. Absolutely. Not the most entertaining game, though, at the minute. 34 minutes and 5 gone. Still 0-0. And looks like nothing going to happen in the first half. Yeah, definitely. Not looking good, is it, really? That's smashed up the pitch from Trafford. Bit of a stalemate at the minute. Hall's looking decent again, though. It's good to have him back fit because he's looked quite decent in most of the games. Here's Newcastle, though, on the right-hand side with Murphy. Murphy up against Aki. Murphy's going to take him on. Gets the cross in and straight into the hands at Trafford. 34 minutes and 52 gone. City with a ball, smashes it straight down the middle for Haaland. That gets taken off in though by Teal, and it's with Ramsey. Ramsey gets grabbed by Aki. They get it down the right-hand side again. Starting to get down this right-hand side quite well at the minute. Murphy tries to take too many on, and that's going to be a throw-in. With Teal now. I like that Teal as well. I think he's decent. Botman to Hall. Hall into Gordon. Gordon has to go back to Botman. Botman then in the middle to Bruno. Bruno plays it over the right-hand side again to Murphy. Doku gets towards him, but gets it back to Livramento. It's with Bruno now. Bruno looking for a pass. Goes into the middle. Plays it into Hall. Ends up back with Teal. To Livramento. Back to Teal. Teal to Botman in the centre circle. Botman then gets it down to Linton. Linton over to Gordon. Gordon now, go on, take him on. Tries to take on Nunes. Oh, Nunes takes him out. It's going to be a free kick and a yellow card for Nunes. All the Newcastle fans fucking shouting at him as well. Yellow card for Nunes. Definite yellow. Tries to take him on, just goes in, just takes his feet out, to be honest. Misses the ball altogether. 36 minutes and 48 gone. 0-0. Newcastle, Man City. Nice free kick this, if you can get it right. Bruno over the free kick. Ball comes in. It's going to go for a corner. Goes off Nunes again. Corner ball. Can Newcastle manage to get something out of this first half? 37 minutes and 26 gone. Still 0-0. Can Newcastle get something from this corner? Ball comes in. Oh, it's punched away by Trafford. And then Gordon tries to get it back into the mix. But Hall gets it. Hall just kicks it up in the air. Doku's going to pick this up. But Teal's got him anyway. Or Ramsey or whatever. And it's back to Hall. And then it's all the way back to Pope. Pope smashes it down the field. Aki comes through to edit. Gets to Joel Linton. Linton then down the right-hand side to Murphy. Murphy then wins a throw-in. Off Doku. 38 minutes and 22 gone. That's into Botman. Botman to Hall. Hall then gives it back to Botman. City coming forward. Botman gets the ball down the centre, and that's picked up by Wisser. Wisser turns, gets the ball down the left-hand side looking for Gordon, but there's too much on that. Not having a great 1-2 for Wisser. And here's Ali. He plays it back to Trafford. Trafford then smashes the ball down the pitch. That's one in the air by Botman. And then he clears it, gets it to Hall. Hall's getting pressure from Semenyo. Tries to get past. Semenyo grabs him. And that's going to be a free kick, I believe. Semenyo. 39 minutes and 14 gone. Still 0-0. Newcastle's got into it a bit more now. Especially that right-hand side. They seem to keep getting down that right-hand side quite a bit. And it's a free kick now to Hall. Smashed over the top, and that's straight in the hands of Trafford. Trafford smashes the ball down the pitch, looking for the quick run of Doku, but Doku's covered by Teal and Hall. Hall's then got it, plays it across to Livramento. It's back to Teal. Oh, Teal's touched the looked a bit It's Ramsey, actually. And it's with Newcastle with Livramento, back to Ramsey, back to Livramento, into Bruno. Bruno's got Hall asking for it on the left-hand side. Goes back to Botman. Botman then tries to smash it against... he does smash it against Bernardo Silva, whatever his name is. And here's Foden. Foden's getting crowded out, though, but it gets it back to O'Reilly. Into Aki, across to Foden. Press forward now, yeah. Press forward. And here comes Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva gets it across to Foden. Foden back to Kusanov or Alain or whoever that is. "41 minutes gone." Into Semenyo. Back to Kusanov. Kusanov then gets it to Alain. Just outside the area of Newcastle at the moment. Over to Semenyo on this right-hand side. And Semenyo plays it into Foden. Foden across to Ake. Ake puts the ball into the box. That's headed up in the air by Botman, then headed again out. And Jacob Murphy gets the ball on this right-hand side. Could have a run at him here. He's got Doku behind him, though. Doku's getting to him now. Murphy goes down. Doku carries on with the ball. It's over to Foden. Foden with it now, just coming over the halfway line. See now, just pressure comes in from Newcastle, and that ball goes back to Trafford. It's over to Alain. Alain has a run through. He's got pressure coming in from Wisser. He's still got it. Plays it down the right-hand side. That's caught by Botman. Then Hall's got it in the centre. Hall gets the ball down the right-hand side looking for Murphy, but Ake's going to win that race. And that's all the way back to Trafford. Free kick anyway, the looks of it. Into Riley. Riley to Foden. Foden then down the right-hand side to Semenyo. Semenyo's got a bit of space here, but Gordon gets back, as does Hall as well. But Semenyo's going to have a run at him. Gets the cross in Semenyo, but crosses way over the top there. Livramento clears it. And it's back again with Ake into O'Reilly. O'Reilly to Foden. Set up well, though, Newcastle, to be honest. 2 banks of 4 at the moment. And here's Foden. O'Reilly trying to get it through the box there. That's cleared again. 43 minutes and 15 gone. Here's Kusanov. Gets into the centre circle. Cross to O'Reilly. Over to Ake. You're setting up well, Newcastle, to stop them at the minute, anyway. Into O'Reilly, cross to Foden. Foden then across to Kusanov. Into Semenyo, back to Kusanov, back to Foden. Over to Alain. Into Ake. Fucking hell. I mean, you're keeping them outside of the danger areas so far, anyway. And here's Ake. Back to Doku. Doku's going to have a run here, try and get the left foot drive over the top, but Hall just can't control that, and it goes out for a corner. But you're keeping them out of the danger areas at this point in time. It's how long you can do it, though, isn't it? That's the thing. It's like watching Arsenal versus Liverpool all over again. Yeah. It is pretty much, yeah. Now Murphy's down. It looks like he's not good either. Holding the back of his thigh. It's not a good sign, is it? he did get a pass that he just sort of stopped going for, so I don't know whether that was anything to do with that or not. But he did get a pass that he just stopped going for. One minute left of extra time, and it looks like Newcastle are getting Barnes ready, so Murphy's going to be coming off. Something's gone back of his leg with the looks of it. Man United City on Saturday, 11 a.m. Oh, interesting. That'd be the first game for Carrick as well, wouldn't it? Man United, Man City. Yeah, Murphy's gone now. He's coming off for Barnes. Someone needs to clatter Haaland. Yeah. It's corner now to Manchester City. Comes in from Foden. Headed away by Hall. Into Doku. Doku trying to get the cross in. Gets the cross in, but it's put out for another corner by Hall. And it's any minute now. The whistle should be going anyway. Corner comes in. Don't concede now. This will be the last action of the first half, I think. Well, that was not a good corner. Oh, it's put over the bar. By Ake. Gets into the middle, but it's put over the bar by Ake. Another corner. Took a deflection, of course. Kicked away by Newcastle. Shot comes in there, and it's headed away by Joel Linton. Hall now smashes the ball in the air, and that should be off time. Yeah, it is off time. So, yeah, so far, not the best first half, has it, really? I think you've got to take something back to the Etihad, though, Geordie, mate. You've got to take something back to the Etihad. How do you see your game going tomorrow, then, guys? Arsenal, Chelsea. I think you'll really see the defensive side of Rossignol tomorrow. Arsenal, Chelsea. Because I think he'll be panicking about that one. He don't want to lose to Arsenal, does he, straight away? So I think he'll be panicking a little bit with that one. And then you've got us on Saturday. So hopefully we can get something out of that. It's going to be a difficult game there. That's going to be a really difficult game. I'll be doing a watch along for it, but I can imagine I'll be losing my rag on that one, to be honest with you. I don't think Gyökeres is going to start. I'm sure Havertz is back, and he was he was on for the game against Portsmouth, weren't he, for the second half? So another one I can't stand. I cannot stand Havertz, to be honest. I think he's a proper dirty bastard as well, Havertz is. Another one winds me up. In Marino. Yeah, you have like a thing for like signing players that annoy the shit out of me, to be honest. But hopefully we can be on it. We've got to be on it anyway. I mean, we've got to. We're at opposite sides of the table, basically. But we've got to make sure we do something. Because it'll only last for so long. We've got the Bone Temple coming out in what? Was it 3 days? I think it is 3 days. The next installment of 28 years later. So that, I mean, I've seen the trailer. It looks all right. Hopefully, it's going to be good. I didn't rate the first one, to be honest. Well, I thought it was all right, but not anything that I was looking for. I'm hoping they sort of go back as well and show sort of the other parts as well. I like to see how it all kicks off. Well, I know how it all kicks off. I've seen the main film, but you know what I mean? I do like when they kind of do that. And it does look like that's what they're going to do, looking at the trailer. So hopefully that's going to be decent, because 28 Days Later is one of my favourite films, to be honest. 28 years, 28 weeks. It's all right. It's not bad. It's pretty much a carbon copy of the first film. The start of it's really, really good. Same as the start of the original one. I mean, that's just absolute class. So hopefully they get the fucker right, and there's another Evil Dead coming out as well. Evil Dead Burn. I'm not too sure about that one, to be fair. I think, is it the Avengers this year as well? Has the new Avengers come out this year as well? It Chapter 3 has been talked about, so that's another one that will be coming out at some point as well. So there's some decent stuff to come. Let's just hope it is good, though. Just write the fucking things properly. You know, these series and stuff like that, just make sure the writing's good. Look at Avatar. I mean, Avatar's just the same as the others. The writing in it's just shit. It's just absolutely bollocks. All the effects and nothing else. And I said that ages ago, to be honest. When you get all the effects and everything, it's happening with everything as well. It's happening with games. It's happening with films. As soon as you get the effects, they stop caring about the other parts of it. And it is not good in that respect. Just sorting my stuff out on this game that I'm playing at the moment. Till the second half. Hopefully the second half's going to be better. Right, so what shall I send? I think I'll send her for that. Or, no, you know what? I'll send her for that instead. Right, that's got that sorted. Right, okay. So we'll get some elf going as well. I think we'll go for that one as well. Actually, no, we won't. We'll go for that one. Add that straight away, and then we'll go for that one. Can't build anything because I'm already building stuff anyway. What game was I streaming yesterday? Big up, Fernie. All right, mate. I was streaming the Liverpool. Was it Liverpool Barnsley? I didn't watch it. Oh, do you mean the PC game I was streaming? It's a new one. It's like a new MMO called Winds of Valen, I think it was. Yeah, Winds of Valen. It's quite good actually for a free like MMO. Most of them you actually pay for like a monthly subscription and stuff like that, and yeah, it's quite decent. It's like an independent developer who sort of come up with it, and yeah, I quite enjoyed it actually. I thought it was decent. I will be doing that one again at some point as well. What are you into your games then, Fernie? I love my PC games, management games, and all that kind of stuff. I'm in the middle of playing the old Championship Manager at the minute. I need to get that sorted out as well. I think I'm on the verge of getting sacked. Actually, I am actually on the verge of getting fired. I've got to play Liverpool next. And Bristol Rovers 3, Plymouth 4. Man, that sounds like a good game, that does. And no, computer game. Yeah, it's called Winds of Valen. And there's another one as well. It's worth looking at called Dread Mist. That's another online massive multiplayer online, but yeah, I can't get on that at the minute because too many on it. But that one looks decent as well. That's another like MMO that's been made by an independent developer. Another free one as well, so it's well worth having a look at if you can. Should be on Steam. I mean, I've got to finish Atomfall, which I don't know. I might have a go on that afterwards. I don't know. We'll see. That needs finishing because that's on Game Pass. So I need to get that finished before they take it off. Right. This one I'm playing now is like a mobile game, but it's kind of it's one that's actually on the PC. It's not a bad game actually. It's quite decent if you like building stuff up and getting your soldiers and all that kind of stuff and going fighting other players and things like that. It's one called Storm Shot. It's quite good. Had all consoles from Atari now on PS5 Pro. Nice. I got a PS5. I had the PSs from back in the day, but no PS5. I prefer my PCs, to be honest. I just like the control system and stuff, mouse and keyboard and everything. I much prefer it to a controller. I mean, if I'm playing like a FIFA game or something like that, then yeah, controller all the way. But if I'm playing like a first-person game or something, then it's got to be mouse and keyboard. I'm doing a thing at the minute where basically I play all the old management games from back in the day, like Championship Manager upwards, and then basically like taking on Forest and like seeing how I can get on with them and seeing what I can do. If I get sacked, then obviously I go on to the say Championship Manager 2 and then work my way up the Football Managers and just keep doing it. But I'm quite enjoying that Championship Manager at the minute. Did you like Wukong? I thought it was great for their first game. I've not played it. I've seen it. It looks really good, to be honest. It is one that I definitely will have a look at some point. I don't tend to buy them when they first come out. I wait for like sales and stuff like that, you know. So, but yeah, I've seen it, mate. Yeah, I do like it, and I like the Dark Souls, and I've got Elden Ring, somewhere, or wherever it's called, somewhere. So, I mean, I prefer like the RPG Baldur's Gate kind of games, to be honest. They are like my real sort of go-to games, but I've now kind of got into the city building type games as well. There's one I'm playing at the minute called Land of the Vikings, where you have to build your tribe and everything and then take on invaders and stuff like that. So that one's pretty good as well. So I'll definitely be that'll be on here as well. That's on the No Mic game in there. But yeah, I mean, there's some good stuff. I mean, Expedition 33 as well. The what's it called? Clear Obscura. That's a bloody good game. That's on Game Pass as well. Another one I've got to sort out, but I'll probably sort that one out with the No Mic gaming, to be honest. Because if it's like quite late at night, obviously my neighbours will be going to work. So basically, what I do is I do them and I do No Mic, where I'm just playing the game on the headphones. But I do love gaming. I do love gaming. I've always liked gaming. I used to play the old Football Manager on the Spectrum back in the day with the stickmen. Stickmen running down the pitch and trying to put the square ball in the net. It wouldn't be bad actually to get a Spectrum emulator and try that one as well. But it's crazy, you know. The thing is, you know, when you play these older ones, it's crazy just how much of extra there is in the newer ones. There's so many things you can't do in the older games, like Championship Manager. You can't like tell someone to play better and all that kind of stuff. There's not a lot in there, whereas now you can fine them for not playing well, have a word with them for not playing well, and all that kind of stuff. In the old ones, you couldn't do anything like that. You would love Diablo 2. It's way better than the newer ones. Yeah, I played Diablo 2 years ago, the original, and I've also got the remake, you know, the reboot one they did. Fucking excellent. I love Diablo. I don't like what they've done with it over time, though, to be honest. Diablo 3 was ish, really. It was all right. It's not bad. And then there's Diablo, the latest one. That one don't look all that good either, but I ain't really played them. Path of Exile, that's a good one. Path of Exile is like Diablo as well. That's really good, Path of Exile. Part 1 and 2. But the Diablo 2 that they did, the newer one, the remake, that's really good, that is. I love that game as well. Fucking brilliant. I've got so many games. It's just crazy. I've got like 3,000 on Steam that I've never even played. You know, that I've got to go through at some point. I've got so many, it's crazy. I like my first-person games. Half-Life's probably one of my favourites. Half-Life 1 and 2. And then probably System Shock 2. That had good memories for me as well. That was absolute class. That was System Shock 2. Baldur's Gate, obviously, back in the day. You know, I love them as well. Done all them. Brilliant games. Elder Scrolls, yeah. Got Oblivion, the remake of it. That's really good as well. That's another one I've got to go through. I've got Skyrim, which I've never actually played yet. I'm so behind on games. Far Cry 3, I've not played. I've got Far Cry 3 and what's the other one? Oh fuck's sake, what is it? Fallout 3. Not played that yet either. But I think, well, the way games are at the minute, some of them ain't that great. So I just think, well, if you keep the classics there and you keep them, say you've always got something to play, you know, they're just a lot better games to me. A lot of them that come out now are shite. 47 minutes gone now, and 0-0 to Newcastle, and well, not to Newcastle, with Newcastle and Man City. Not seen any substitutions come on or anything like that. Newcastle on the attack now with Doku on this left-hand side, plays it back into Ake. Ake to Foden. Yeah, most football now is just played in this area, just outside between the halfway line and then like halfway through the opposition's half. It's like, take a chance, just have a chance, just make a pass forward, see if you can get through the lines or anything like that. But they don't, they just stand there going, oh, pass it left, pass it to the side, oh, pass it back, oh shit, someone's coming at me, fucking hell, let's pass it backwards. Be brave. And Elder Scrolls, yeah. I did have that Elder Scrolls Online. I played that for a bit. It was alright, weren't bad. World of Warcraft, played loads of that when it came out. Great game when it came out, that was. What was Nunez doing there? He actually pushed the defender out the way instead of going for the ball. 48 minutes and 30 gone. Still 0-0. Saved by Pope. Which off the arse of Gordon as well. With Teor's getting in a bit of a mess here with Haaland. Has to kick it up for a throw-in. And it's throw-in to City on the left-hand side. Oh, nice one for beating the Sheepshaggers the other day as well. Fucking excellent. Excellent stuff. Really happy about that. Who did you get in the next round of the FA Cup? I saw it, but I can't remember. But I'm glad you beat the Sheepshaggers. I was enjoying that. That was straight into the back of Joel Linton there. And it's Gordon now on this left-hand side. Can Gordon actually get something going here? Can get a cross in, gets the cross in. It's Wissa with the header. Oh, it's punched away by Trafford. And that was the closest yet, to be honest. There's Hall. Hall's looking dangerous today as well. Into Bruno. Bruno takes a shot. Save again by Trafford. And then Man City trying to clear the ball. Kicks it against the back of his own player. Nice little attack there from Newcastle. That's the answer, I think. Not trying to get to the byline for a cross. Just get the cross in earlier and just pull into the side and get your cross in. Birmingham, that was it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really happy you beat the Sheepshaggers, mate. I saw them throwing themselves to the floor again as usual, like they always do. Ramsey's down now, holding his head. 50 minutes and 55 gone. It was a good tackle there from Ramsey. He must have got a kick in the head, though, did he? So he's got an elbow in the head as he's going down for the tackle. But yeah, I do a lot of gaming with mates as well. I mean, we were talking about it today. Some like Vermintide and all that kind of stuff, and V-Rising and all that. 4 players. So I'll be doing a lot of that, and I'll be doing a lot of streaming on it as well. There was another one he mentioned as well, and I can't remember. Oh, No Man's Sky, that was it. No Man's Sky, so we'll probably be doing some of that as well. I just like playing games. Always have. There's nothing like getting into like the story and stuff like that, and it being a really good story as well. They're just awesome. But I like to keep the classics because I mean it comes to something, doesn't it, when you're going back to the classics all the time instead of the new stuff. Just shows how bad the new stuff is, really. Hey up, Morgan, mate. How you doing, pal? Yeah, it just goes to show. I mean, the new football managers. I mean, the latest one's not all that. To be fair, I'll still be doing it as part of that series and that, but you know, it's not all that good. I mean, they might get it sorted by that time. I don't know if it's still on Game Pass. That is. Here's Doku gets the ball into the box. Oh, and it's in, and it's in, and it is Semenyo. Semenyo scores for Manchester City. Came all the way across. It was really, really hard to defend. He went right into the danger area. Took a touch as well from a City player and then straight into Semenyo to knock it in. And it's 1-0 to Manchester City. Let's have a look at this again. Into Doku. Doku's been really good. He's a decent player. He don't mind taking his man on either. I do like that. And just gets it past. Gets a trip from Silva. And it's a very hard ball to defend. And then Semenyo's on the end of it to put the ball in. 1-0 to Manchester City. Now, hopefully, it'll really start getting going. Right. So, 1-0 to City. Game on, hopefully, and still go, but football is getting boring nowadays. Remember back when you had Francis, Berkeley, Wallace, Robertson, good attack inside and entertaining. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. It's completely different now, isn't it? It is very, very boring. I'll tell you what, I wish I was doing this back then and doing like the commentary and all that kind of stuff because there was so much more excitement to the game back then. Nah, there's just too much like God in everything, and you know, just go out to win. It's just like it's so sort of conservative. Just go for it, man. What you like to see. I mean, even the Derby games, I mean, even they're not all that now, are they? They used to be. The Derby games was great. It's like as soon as the Derby game starts, there was a bad tackle went in like straight away, you know, to make it clear, you know, we ain't here messing around. And then a tackle would go in from the opposition that was equally as bad. And just let the game flow as well. But not now. Football, we've got better quality players apparently, and the football just gets more and more boring. I don't know what that was from Doku. Into Ake. Back to Doku. He's going to try and take him on again with the looks of it. Gets it back to Ake again. And it's to O'Reilly. O'Reilly into Foden. Foden loses out. Goes to Barnes. Newcastle now trying to get it away with Bruno. They're struggling, though, to get it away. They're doing well, though, to keep the ball at the moment. Into Teal. Teal back to Pope. And Pope smashes it down the pitch, and Wissa can't win that. So lost the ball again. Here's Gordon. Here's Hall, though. Gets it to Gordon. Gordon looking to try and make the pass. We can't see it at the moment. Gets it into Ramsey. That was close to Doku, that was. And it's Newcastle now on the right-hand side with Miley. He's going to have to go back, though. Plays it back to Teal. I mean, you just got to take a chance, haven't you? Don't think a lot of the foreign players understand the derby game now, like the fans. No, exactly. And I think a lot of it as well is the clubs, like, because of the clubs being run by these, like, major mega businessmen and all this, that, and the other, and all the injury insurance and everything. They don't want them to get stuck in that respect. I mean, I did see a good one. I mean, I must admit, one of the best ones I've seen in a long, long time was Spurs v Chelsea. Here's Wissa. Wissa gets his shot. Joe Linton picks it up. He gets his shot. That bounces off City. Bruno outside the box takes his shot straight into the hands of Trafford. But yeah, that Spurs Chelsea one on a Monday night, I think it was. That was a cracker. That was where Spurs got 2 or 3 players sent off. That was one of the best derbies I've seen for a good while. That was. It's all cost, though, isn't it? Costs them if the players get injured and all that kind of stuff. So I think they do sort of like try and turn them away from actually doing it. Although they still like push the game. Oh, okay, hell, I thought he just put the ball in his own net then, Silva. I thought I was going in the net. What was that? No, it's quite far away. I was waiting for that to hit the back of the net then. 58 minutes and 25 gone. Newcastle 0, Manchester City 1. Hall with a corner. I mean, apart from like the Forest watch-alongs, I mean, I prefer the gaming stuff anyway. I do actually prefer the gaming stuff, or the doing the honest sorts and opinions on the films and all that kind of stuff. I do prefer that. I'd say if the games was as good as what they used to be, then, you know, every single one of them, you know, no problem whatsoever. Here's Doku. Hall gets round him, though. Hall keeps the ball, goes out for a throw-in. Come on, Toon. Toon with Botman. Botman back to Joel Linton. Into Bruno. Ball over the right-hand side. Looking for Miley. Miley takes that down really well. He's got a lot of pressure on him, though, by Ake. He gets it off Ake, and then Doku picks it up. Trying to stop Doku now, and Miley does stop him. Well done, but he does go down in the challenge. And it's back with Doku into Ake. Ake into Foden, back to Ake. Cross to Alain, and City on the run here with Nunes. Nunes plays it into Haaland. Haaland's in the box. Haaland gets it back to Foden. Shot, smashes in the head of Botman. And it's out for a corner. Reindeer's coming on there. And also Rodri and Rico Lewis as well. $60 minutes and 42 gone. Newcastle 0, Manchester City 1. Can Newcastle get back into this? Come on, Toon. O'Reilly's going off. I think he'd take Silver off as well after that back pass a bit ago. Foden's coming off as well. It's not bad subs, is it? Foden's gone. And don't think Aiden, mate, quite a good game. Big up, Colin. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well, pal. Yeah, it's not bad now the goal's gone in, but it still needs to open up a little bit more for me. And Nunes is off as well. for Rico Lewis. Corner coming in for City. Corner comes in. Oh, it's in the goal. It's Semenyo again. Semenyo scores again. A volley. Newcastle 0, Manchester City 2. Oh dear. Semenyo with his second goal as well. That was value for money, wasn't it? Definite value for money, that. Ball comes in, straight off Semenyo, straight in the net. Yeah, he just gets like a kick out and goes in the net. And it's all money now in football. Look at Liverpool last night, bought on 2 subs, Wirtz and Ekitike, 170 mil quid to beat Barnsley. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy, isn't it? Well, that's City in the League Cup final. I don't think Newcastle winning away at City. Nah, don't look like it, does it? It's getting involved, though, this is. Possible offside. Must be the guy that's nearly... must be Haaland. I mean, Wissa's got hold of him for a start. What is happening with this replay? What is Wissa doing? Haaland might be offside. Yeah, I was thinking both of these would embarrass us, unfortunately. Yes, yeah. That's crazy. That's a crazy still, though, isn't it? I mean, Wissa's like doing some kind of WWE shit on him. Haaland is hugging Teal with the looks of it. Don't know who's running this camera, but it's going all over the place. Well, it's obviously it's not clear, is it? Because if it was clear, you wouldn't still be looking at it. It's not clear and obvious, is it? Because you wouldn't still be looking at it. Both of these would embarrass us, and do you think that's offside? I'm not sure, mate. To be honest, I mean Haaland. I mean, does it touch? Does the ball touch Haaland? Because Haaland's level with Teal. I mean, he's got hold of Teal with the looks of it. But to me, it can't be clear and obvious if they're still checking it. Oh my days. Bro, you alright? This guy ain't got a clue. You can see it in his face. He's like, I don't know. Look, he's like, I don't know. I've no idea. You can see it in his face. You're like, what do you think, Zinchenko? Oh, it's not Zinchenko. I thought it was Zinchenko. If it's taking this long, it's not clear and obvious, is it? No and no, says Colin. Offside. I don't know. I couldn't tell anyway. Whatever. I don't even know what they were looking for. To be honest, couldn't even see how they was doing it. The camera just kept moving all the time. Now I'm getting about 600 replays. Does it hit Haaland? Haaland did not touch the ball. No, it don't like to me like he touches the ball either. Big up Yeti, mate. You okay, mate? I am Adam. How you doing, bro? What do you think of Carrick then, mate? You good? Are you happy with that? I think Carrick might be all right, but I think there's a bigger problem at Man United with that that's not managers, personally. So what's been given then? This is the worst part of actually covering these without no sound. But it's not been given because he's talking to Semenyo. Semenyo's arguing, so. Voldemort's coming on now for Wissa. Don't think Wissa's been all that, to be honest. And Tonali's coming on as well for Ramsey, I think. Oh, Elanga's coming on as well. He's not really featured much, has he? Has he had injury or something? Well, I'm going to change it anyway, so. Yeah, it's been called off. I'm happy with it till the end of the season, Yeti, mate. Don't know who we get in the summer, Yeti, bro. Yeah, I mean, it might work out for Carrick. You might not have to get anybody else in the summer. Here we go again. We're all pushing each other around. Joe Linton on Haaland, I think, or is it on Banana Silva? I don't know. Put this passion into trying to get the equaliser, Newcastle. That's what you need to be doing. Joe Linton's going to do something silly. He's getting well angry at the minute. This could start getting a little bit nasty now, which should make it a lot more fun. Thrown to Newcastle. Thrown into Gordon. Gordon gets it over to Elanga. Oh, it could be a shot here from Tonali. Oh, it's just wide. Just wide from Tonali with his left foot. And yeah, I didn't get that offside, to be quite honest with you. The thing is nowadays, though, it's just back in the that's another thing with back in the day. Back in the day, offside, you knew, you could tell it was offside. There was no problem whatsoever. You know, you could always see it. Nowadays, you never know because you don't know which way they're going to go. Yeah, back in the day, Saka don't get away with booting fucking Kirkes in the stomach, but actually, no, he probably would have got away with that, actually. That's probably wrong. Here's Reindeers, takes a shot, smashes against Hall, goes out of play. We got Tony Neary. How you doing, bro? And what do you think about Man United, Yeti, mate? Well, I think if Carrick can get it sorted, then I think he's got some good players there to do it. And I think he will get the respect from them as well. Being part of Man United before. So, I mean, I do think, I reckon it'd be a good appointment. I've got a good feeling it'd be a good appointment, that. And Evening All says Tony, and big up Tony, mate, and big up Adam. 71 minutes and 25 gone. Newcastle 0, Man City 1. With Doku again. Doku drops it back to Ake, back to Doku. Doku up against Livramento, gets the cross in again, smashed away by Joel Linton. and then pushed down by Barnes. You're not going to get away with that, are you? You only got to put your hands on the back of a player, and that's it. I don't like that either, to be honest. If you generally put your hands on a player and shove them, let's have a look at it from this way. I don't know if it did catch Haaland. It's very, very likely. It's very likely if it does. Doesn't look like it does to me. Don't look to me like it touches Haaland at all. But one thing I will say is, was it Man City when Jesus scored and we didn't get it because they said it was an handball that never was an handball in a million years? Was that Man City? Can't remember. So tough shit. Oh my days! Everyone's getting knocked out now. This is better. This is actually entertaining now. Oh my days! Bernardo Silva's just kicked Bruno's legs right from underneath. Oh my! Get out of here! That's got to be off. He's completely missed the ball, kicked his legs from underneath him, and got a yellow card. Well, I don't know this game anymore. Big up Yeti, mate. Big up Tony. All right, bro. 73 minutes and 30 gone. Newcastle on the attack with Walter Maida. Gets it to Elanga. Elanga gets it back into the box. Elanga's got it again up against Haaland. Haaland's grabbing him. And it's just going to be a throw-in. Did you see that tackle there from Bernardo Silva? I mean, I know that's handball. I'm not bothered about the rough stuff if you can do it all across the board. But if you can't, then that should have been looked at as well. Just completely took his legs out from underneath, and he kicked it. He proper kicked as well. 74 minutes and 15 gone. Newcastle 0. I mean, I don't mind if they want to kick 7 balls of shit out of each other. Do it. Let's do it all across board, though. Let's not just do it for one team and not another. That's headed away to Semenyo. Semenyo smashes the ball down the pitch, and that goes out for a throw-in. Come on, Newcastle. Cherky's coming on there. They ain't got a bad load of players, are they, on the bench? Ultimately gets the ball taken off him. Into Haaland. Joe Linton's going to win that. And then gets taken down by Rangers. Gets back up, though. Joe Linton smashes it down the right-hand side, looking for Elanga. Elanga picks it up. Nice pass into the centre for him as well. Into Barnes. Barnes, he's the man of the hour. Gets it into Elanga. Elanga's pass back is cut out by Rangers. That's out for a throw into Newcastle. Not sure if it will be a good game or not, but Manchester Derby in early slot on Saturday. Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, it's Carrick's first game, isn't it? So I mean, it could be quite an interesting one, to be honest. It's a big game, isn't it? It's your first game, Derby against Man City. Another yellow card. There's been plenty of cards go out. Yeah, that's Bruno taking out Doku. That Doku's good, though, isn't he? You've got to... mind you, that's nowhere near as bad as what Silva was, to be honest. 76 minutes and 23 gone. Yellow card for Bruno. Doku's coming off now. Cherky's coming on. I mean, what a substitution that is, man. Yeah, it's generally a good one, but let's face it, Man U are shite this year. Yeah, they're not up to it, are they, at the minute? But, I mean, Carrick might give them that bit of a boost. you know, with him being sort of ex-Man United, maybe might give him a bit of a boost. It's City again on the right-hand side. Playing it well at the minute. Gets it back to Turkey. Into Doku. Doku puts it over the top for Silva. Silva then, his foot was way high there, and he kicked Bruno in the head. It's Silva again, but just pushes all the way out and then turns around, thinks he's going to have a go, sees it's Tonali and thinks, maybe not. Ooh, City on the run here in the middle. Oh, Silva, shot comes in, stopped. Cherky now in the box. Back to Silva. Silva puts the ball over the top, but nobody's there. Elanga should be able to pick this up. And then falls over twice. Goal kick. Come on, Toon. Come on, Toon. That's true. They may play well for a manager that's actually played in that derby. Yeah, but he knows what it's all about, doesn't he? I mean, whether that will sort of make a difference. But Burma will be back, won't he? Because they won the final, didn't they? Arteta's ex-Arsenal and he's shit, so good luck with that. Yeah, true. You've got to really screw it up now, though, ain't you, really? There's still a lot of games to go, though, really. I mean, you've got us on the on Saturday, which is us basically, I can guarantee what that's going to be. It's going to be us sitting back and trying to hit you on the break. That's what we're going to do. Colin, you are preaching to the choir here, mate. Absolutely. 100%. Still with City in the centre circle. Is it back to Cherky? To Rodri? Yeah, you'd have to screw it up massively. I mean, there's not a lot of points in it. I think one game where you don't get the points and the others do could cause issues big time. But it's all in your hands, which I don't like saying, but it is actually all in your hands. But we certainly won't be giving you any help. Let's put it that way. We need the points. Yes, we need the points as well as you need the points. Oh, Miley should get this cleared. Does get it cleared, but I mean, Alanga's not got away with anything so far. I mean, he's so far back as well. A lucky one there for Pope. Goes off the inside of his leg and then cuts out. "81 minutes and 6 gone. 1-0 Man City." This is not really what you want to be taking back to the Etihad, is it? It's only one, obviously, but I mean, Man City's been pretty much all over this, to be fair. If Newcastle United lose the first leg, I think Man City will be in the League Cup final. Yeah, I mean, it will be very, very tough. There's no doubt about that. The only thing about City for me is, I mean, I know they scored 10 against Exeter, but I mean, that's Exeter. But the only thing about City for me is they're just not scoring enough goals. 1-0 is always on the line, isn't it? Anything can happen, and Newcastle can manage to get a goal. Although, I mean, that's going to be really difficult tonight. But they need to be scoring more goals. Another yellow card for Lewis. Taking too long for it with a throw in, I think. And then they just do it again. This is what makes me laugh with this. It kills me, man. They like get a yellow card for like wasting time, and then they just waste time again. Go on, Elanga, he could get on here. No, cleared straight back to Trafford. The same as when that one makes me laugh as well when a referee walks all the way down the pitch to book the goalkeeper for time wasting. And then he walks all the way up the pitch and then he blows the whistle. So he's basically just wasted even more time than the goalkeeper did in the first place. Oh, they're away here. Barnes gets it into Baltimore. Baltimore just does not get a shot off, though. It gets cleared out by Manchester City with Tonali into Miley. Miley plays it back to Teal, over to Botman. Botman to Hall. All then down to Barnes. Barnes gets it taken off him, and here comes City again down the right-hand side. They've got fair numbers here as well. With Cherky. Cherky's a danger. Don't let him in on his left foot. Gets on his left foot, gets a shot, and it's bounced off the Newcastle player. It's into Hall. Hall smashes it over to Elanga. Elanga can only head the ball straight to the Manchester City defence. Then Aki gets the ball forward. It's into Elanga again. Elanga's pass again is not good enough. Gives it straight back to City. With Haaland, he's got a run. Gets it through the middle to Reindeers, but Pope manages to sort that out. And Manchester City is looking a new CV. I heard in some rumours. Yeah, well, apparently, it looks like Gay's wanted from with quite a lot of teams in it. I've even heard like Real Madrid mentioned as well. I don't think they're going to keep Gay. Real Madrid, Liverpool, Manchester City. I'm worried. You know what? I'm worried about City because they might come for Anderson after that. I hope not. I really do hope not. We don't need to be losing Anderson. But money talks. So. Oh, Baltimore trying to get past here. He can't get past him though. And Kusanov defends that well. And that's gone straight out to Joel Linton. Into Bruno. Bruno turns, tries to get it to Tonali. It's the ref. Into Joel Linton. Linton's going to play the ball into the box. Just can't get hold of the ball at the minute to Newcastle. That was handball off Silva. Ball over the top. They're on the attack again on this right-hand side. Ball into Haaland. He should get to this. Pope comes out and kicks the ball away, though. That's going to be a throw-in. Trippier's coming on now with the looks of it. Bruno's coming off. And City making another substitution. Ake's coming off. 87 minutes gone, and Nori's coming on. Some decent subs, aren't they? If you were Mark Gay, what club would you go if you want to win trophy? And then would he play more than when he leave Crystal Palace? Well, I mean, if Real Madrid want me, mate, that's where I'm going. I think any player, really. If Real Madrid want you, that's where you'd be going, isn't it? I mean, I don't know if that's reality. I've heard that it's possible, but I don't know whether it's actually reality. But, I mean, I can see... I mean, fair play to Jack. I think he's going to be quite upset by the end of this window, to be honest, because I can see a few of them. I see Wharton might be... Wharton's another one that's being looked at as well by Real Madrid. I don't think you can stave off Real Madrid, to be honest. But there's talk Arsenal are interested in Mark Gay as well. But, I mean, if he goes to Arsenal, he's not going to be playing, is he? I think that'd be a crazy move, to be honest, if he goes to Arsenal. Because he ain't going to be playing. Not with Gabriel and Saliba back now. Real Madrid needs a rebuild. Yeah, exactly. And apparently, well, I mean, I don't know whether there's any reality in it. I don't really take much notice of these things. But what I did see the other day was Real Madrid would be interested in Wharton. And I'm not surprised because he's a cracking player. And also Mark Gay as well. So it could be a really, really bad window for Crystal Palace. Because I think Man United's interested in Mateta as well. I don't know whether that'll happen. Could be a terrible window for Palace. Semenyo's just got caught there by Trippier. He Trippier'd him up. He Trippier'd him up. Depends whether you're willing to move abroad. Take Gerrard, for example. Yeah, true. Where will Mark Gay play in the Arsenal team? Exactly. That's what I mean. There's no that one would be point. That one would annoy me, to be honest. Well, not me. It'll annoy Jack because he will go to Arsenal to basically sit on the bench, won't he? Mean you could rotate Gabriel a bit more, I suppose. I mean, he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. He's a good player, and he'd be good to have as like backup. But would he want to be? Would he want to be backup? I mean, that'd just be crazy. But I think if those things do happen, and Gay goes and Wharton goes, then I think Glasner will be the next one deciding I'm out of here. You can't blame him really because he's built a really good team there, and then they're just taking it away from him. So I mean, that could be a possibility as well. I don't think Jack's going to be very happy, man. After the end of this window, another yellow card. How many yellow cards you chucked out in this game? 8 minutes left to go. Oh, he has kicked him there, to be fair. That's like that. You know what? That's identical to Saka on Kirkes. And Saka didn't even get a yellow card. That's pretty much identical to Saka on Kirkes. 92 minutes gone. Newcastle trying to fight to get the ball forward, but Man City's got a break here with Cherky. He's outside the box, takes his shot. It's not a very good shot, though, straight into the hands of Pope. But yeah, I do, unfortunately for Jack, I do think he's going to be very disappointed at the end of this window, to be honest. Because it could all fall apart. Another yellow card coming out. I think the refs ran out of people to book now, so he's booking Pep instead. he's run out of people to book, so he's booking one of the coaches on the bench instead. Very card happy, isn't he? He's just booking everybody. Linesman better be careful, or he'll get booked as well. Come on, Toon. Barnes gets the ball into the box. Oh, diving header from Voldemort. And he just misses it. What do you think of Alonso sacking at Real Madrid? Well, from what I've heard, it was inevitable, really, because he tried to call the players over, apparently, in the cup, whatever it is, Super Cup, is it, or something. And Mbappe called the players as well, and the players went to Mbappe instead of Alonso. So it's not a good look, is it? Barnes again. Hall's trying to keep it too long, though. Gets it taken off him. Tonali gets in there with a tackle, though. Hall's got it back again into Barnes. Barnes into Joel Linton. Linton right over to Trippier, but he was never going to get that. Gets it now, though. Into Teal. To Miley. Tonali. Oh, and you've got to be quick. To Barnes. Oh, nice from Barnes there. Gets the ball into the box. It's headed up in the air. Oh, that's gone over the bar. Yeah, that's what I was hearing on Sky Sports before. Apparently, Alonso shouted the players over, and Mbappe shouted the players over, and the players went to Mbappe instead of Alonso. So it's not a good look. If this game ends in a draw, this will not be good for Newcastle. No, absolutely not. I mean, it'd be better than losing it, but all takes the shot. There's too many players there, though. Joel Linton gets it in. Trafford's done well as well. And they're on a break here with Semenyo. Semenyo's got a fair bit of pace about him as well. They can't get towards him at the minute. Gets the ball into the box. That's cleared, though. And that's gone out for corner. Hall did well there. That Hall's decent as well. "96 minutes and 30 gone." Do you know what? When it's the window, all I just want to get through it with the players we've got. To be honest, it is a panic because as soon as City work out, sort out a signing like with Semenyo or whatever, they then move on to somebody else. Now, the somebody else could be Gay, possibly, and then they might look to Anderson maybe or something. I don't know. I'm really hoping not. But you never know, do you? I don't think they'll pay what we're asking for Anderson anyway, or about 130 mil, I think, is what we've put on him. I expect Manchester City will win the second leg, and I think they will be in the final. Yeah, you've got a good case there at the minute. To be honest, Newcastle are really going to have to bring it to the Emirates if they go Emirates. I mean the fucking Etihad. Well, that's nice by City in the box. Oh, and it's 2-0. Jerky the man. And that's 2-0 now to City. And there's nothing wrong with that one. Not a good night for Newcastle at all. And it's 1 minute left to go, basically. Not even a minute. That was a lovely setup, though. I have to say, that was a lovely setup. That was just superb, that was, wasn't it? That was superb. And fuck's sake, says Colin. That was a superb goal, though, that was. The back heel, everything was just perfect. Tie over now in the Manchester City and Newcastle semi-final. Yeah, you would say that, definitely. It's going to be hard work going to the Etihad and overdoing a 2-0. What you doing? What you doing? Nah, they just said they've not got anything right today, Newcastle at all. And that's it. It's full time. 2-0 to Manchester City. Yeah, thanks for the stream later, buddy. Yeah, take care, bro. Take care, matey. And yeah, 2-0 to Manchester City. That's going to make it a really tough second leg for Newcastle. Is it possible? We've seen things like that happen before. Don't know about with this City team, though. When they get on it, they get on it. And that goal was absolutely superb. Absolutely, you can't knock a goal with quality like that. It's absolutely superb goal, that second one. So yeah, 2-0 to City, and I will be back tomorrow for the Chelsea Arsenal game at Stamford Bridge, and we'll see who's going to be meeting City in the final. If that's the case, let's not cut everybody out, but you never know. Newcastle might be able to pull something together. Right, anyway, guys, I am going to get out of here. So thanks for the support as always. Thanks everyone who's been in. It's been awesome stream again, and decided to watch a show on igneous and sedimentary rocks over this crap. Cheers, mate. Hey, you missed a good goal, man. That second goal was excellent. Right, anyway, guys, take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow about 7:30 for the Chelsea Arsenal first leg of the semi-final. And yeah, as always, guys, keep it real, keep it yeti, and yeah, tatty fucking bye. See you later, guys. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your night. See you later.